it's Premium, and today I'm bringing you an S&D breakdown. We were playing Fringe, me and a couple friends. We weren't actually expecting to win, but this is map 3, and I'm just gonna explain to you what was going on. So Seth decided he was gonna try and pick somebody back rock. Somebody pushed trains, he did get picked, I was there to play the trade. S&D is all about trades. If you get the trade, you can keep even numbers and get it down to a 1v1, and then at that point it's just about a matter of you have to win that one gunfight. So anyway, it's a 3v3. I knew gunfights were going down in mid, and I was kind of waiting for somebody to come through back rock because Seth didn't get a view on it, but I did go into barn, decided I'd check my flank. That kid did run through at the perfect time. King had died somewhere else, and he did say he was mid, so I decided I would check. I didn't see him. I pushed through. I figured he might have pushed back into barn because that's where I did get that kill. I did see his head barn, and I knew I was getting shot from back rock. Genetic pushed in from trains over here. We both went fences. I decided I would kind of run along barn, figuring he was still in barn, or he had backed out. I didn't see the kid back rock where he was. Genetic did get killed from back rock. I killed the kid barn. I tried to fake this kill cam right here, and I think that actually might have won the round for us here. But I came around, he wasn't ready for it. I had some shaky shots, but I straightened it out, and we won the round. Easy ace. That's all you gotta do. Know where everyone's at, and just know how to get to the position without getting seen. Alright, well, as we're waiting for this. Alright, next round is defense. We decided we would split up on bombs 2 and 2. Genetic and Seth were going to rock, and King and I were going to A. We pushed through. I told King just to kind of play back a little bit, but he pushed into junk, which wasn't very good. I tried to pre-fire, well not pre-fire, pre-aim that door. They weren't there. They all pushed window. I gave up a power position, which probably wasn't very good on my part, but it was just stupid. And then Genetic had King had pushed up too far, and they got the easy pick. I told Genetic he was gonna get flanked, and he did. He couldn't do anything there. Seth has a sniper. He's trying to peek into A. I thought they might have wrapped it through to B because I didn't see him at that point, but they planted towards 10, which is weird. I figured one would push mid street, and then one would go back 10 and be ready for the flank, and one was probably alley because it's a 1v4. He tries to challenge this kid mid with the sniper, misses his shot. Kid comes from 10, tries to pre-fire, doesn't even get over there before the kid mid wipes him out. Alright, so the important thing to take out of that is once me and King got picked, it was a 2v4, and that's a very hard round to win, especially when you're playing defense, because if they already have control of a whole bomb site, it's really hard to win that back because they can watch any point and basically just play trade, which is all S&D is about. Now let's go back on my point of view here. I decided I would keep the M8 out because Seth was still trying to snipe, and we decided to go B again. I figured I'd be able to help him out long range, or distract at least, so he could hit his snipe. But we came up here, somebody pushed in a little. I jumped up, saw the kid back rock, and Genetic immediately got picked, which I told him not to push in front of me, but it happened. So I immediately picked up his VMP, which is, I had an RK5, but the VMP is better than the RK5 to have in your back pocket. So it's a 3v4 already, and then King goes down, making it a 2v4. I figured I would try and peek mid and see if I can get an easy kill, and I did see this person's barn. I got the kill, started trying to get him, but somebody was head glitching A site, and that's where I got picked from. And then, let's see if I can get on with Seth. Seth was in a very weird position. Because the person was in A site, he was going to get pushed from 10. He saw the person go all the way back around. There is somebody mid. So it was a 1v3. I was telling him to be ready up here because I thought he would still be here, but he tried to push in, push out of front grandma's, go back around and get the kid coming from 10, but before he could get the flank, the guy that pushed on to Peaches got behind him and got that kill. But, yet again, if you leave your team in a 2v4, you cannot win that round. It is extremely hard. Because, like I said, once they have positioning and the numbers are not with you, like, it just becomes extremely difficult to win. Alright, so I don't know why this is doing this. I'm going to try and see if I can fix it. Alright, so let's go back now. What is this? Alright, so we're back on defense. I figured... Oh, that's Seth. Never mind. Back on defense, I went mid. I saw this kid immediately go white truck, and he had the power position. But Genetic did hit an amazing nade right there, and that's what won us the round, obviously. I saw the person pushing the bricks. King turned around and pre-fired him there in bricks, and that was a pretty easy round. If you get easy picks off the bat, it should be easy from there. I can't guarantee it, because if you're facing someone that knows what they're doing, they can always make a decent play. But if you do get the picks and you play trades, From there, it should be a guaranteed round. Alright, so at this point it is 2-2. We evened it back up. I'm still keeping the M8 out, and we're still going to try and go B, but at this point I decided I would peek mid, see what was going on. I knew that person was playing A head glitch, so I kind of pre-aimed over there, checked barn, and then was ready for him to push over there. He did put shots over there, and I was looking for the flank, but Genetic already got picked 3v4. When numbers are down, it's extremely hard to win, but here it goes. So, top barn, saw him, boom, put shots on the kid fences. That is my teammate, unfortunately. I did put shots, popped heat wave, didn't even get anything. Killed the guy barn, knew he was playing in bricks, jumped over, pre-fired, got the kill. I knew the last guy was towards barn, and I didn't know where he went, so I figured he went tracks. I came around, I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to push and make it a close range gunfight. Instead, I'll kind of play barn, see if he goes mid. I pre-aimed mid, didn't see anything, was looking for him to maybe go back rock again like it was in that first round that I played. He wasn't there, was still waiting for him to push barn, nothing. No, B was the right play. Trying to plant B was the right play. I decided I would plant, and I planted it towards train so I could use my AR to my advantage. I didn't know if this kid had an AR or not. Nobody called it out. So I was waiting for him back rock, didn't see him. Looked, saw him mid, and at this point, I was way too confident. If you're 8-2, you're just feeling it. So he did push in through tracks. I didn't reload from my last gunfight with RK5, but I did hit my shots with the M8 as he tried to go round, and that is an easy round win. 3-2. Alright, so we're back on defense, and I think I pushed mid again this time, just trying to see if I can get some positioning. And both King and Genetic go A, and Seth goes B. And they actually don't end up pushing B at all this game, really. Like, there was never any strong pushes, and that kid had gotten to white truck way quicker than I had thought he would, and I got picked immediately. And then there goes Genetic, 2v4 like I was talking about. You can't leave your team like that. King challenges as a kid with a man war and 10, probably wasn't the best challenge, but he did. Like, he put shots at him, and then Seth goes down. All four of us down, not a single kill in return. You can't really do that. You have to win your opening gunfights. You really do. Like, pushing mid was probably a good play for intel, but getting picked kind of set a bad mood for the round. Like, it worked the round previous just because I knew he was going to be there, and I guess he probably figured I'd have pushed it, so it wasn't a great push. But I thought it would work. So B had been working for us, honestly, so we kept going. I decided I would push a little this time and let them kind of fend for themselves over there. Genetic immediately got picked trying to fly into barn. He did call the person out barn, and I can't tell if you guys could see that, but I did see him barn. He then tries to peek front window. As you'll see, yep, I saw his head again. I called him out, and I decided I would try and slide out, but he did pre-aim that door, and I got picked pretty easily. 2v4, flies in window. King gets a kill. Seth gets killed trying to fly in window. And then from there, King is in barn. He's weak. I did tell him to camp this corner, and he was trying to pray him up there, but I told him not to because if someone's pushing through barn, most likely they don't check that corner. He does get this kill, making it a 1v2, which is more reasonable, but he did get pinched, and that was a round. So now, 3-4, we're down still. Oh, this was an intense game, guys. Alright. So, back on defense. That strike didn't work. Now, I think this time we did switch up. I think I end up going to B site and Seth goes 10 with them. I think we give up mid and let them see what they're going to do. Yeah, that's what we did this round. Alright. So I pushed over, and this is the one time that they actually did make a different push to B. I saw him and I backed out. I wasn't even going to challenge. He did have a sniper. I knew that for a fact. I was ready for him to push through. I heard gunfights going down. I told him they were big gunfights, but sometimes you just don't win them. And then it was 2v4, but I got a pick making it 2v3. Me and Seth, you know, the duo. We don't give up that easy. Alright, so I immediately checked mid. Easy kill mid. The way he checked A. Oh, wait, I didn't get the kill mid. Never mind. Seth ended up getting that pick. Like, he did push towards barn, so I thought he might have been at B. I was waiting for him to play over. I kind of wait, and there he is that time. Easy kill off turbine with an AR. Alright, so then Seth gets the kill on tracks is where I think that guy was. Easy round, tied up. 4-4, as you can see. We're definitely holding it, making it a close game. Alright, now, back on offense. So our B strat had worked every time up until the previous round, and now we're kind of questioning what we should do here. I was like, well, just keep going. I decided I would go check mid again just because, like I said, I was feeling my shot. Waiting for somebody to go A, didn't see him, didn't even care about mid at this point. And then I saw him, he did put shots for me, I immediately had to back up. Alright, so they all flew out B because they knew they had given that up. Genetic was there, he did get picked barn. I did see the kid over there, he glitched back. I was trying to get ready. King gets picked, it's immediately a 2v4. And now it is a 1v4. So I heard him reload, easy shots. Alright, so I tried to get over here. I knew the kid was behind me. I put shots down, figured I could back up. As I turned my back, he did hit one final bullet on me as he pushed up, and that was it. 4-5. Alright, so another thing I have to say is once you're down 4-5, it's extremely hard to win double rounds because you're already kind of feeling like you've lost a little bit. But it happens to the best of us, and now this thing is going to mess up again. So I'm going to have to skip forward and skip backwards again. Alright. So, 4-5 still? Yeah, 4-5. Alright. So, defense. Defense still not been our strongest point, but I figured, you know, like, let's kind of just hype everybody up and see what we can do. I went B again, they all went A. I didn't think they would push mid, like, that's not the standard push they had made at all. Like, we had played 3 maps with these people already. Genetic immediately got picked, but before he did, he threw that nade, another amazing 2-piece from his nade that definitely kept us in this game. It then went down to a 2v2, me and King. King was over towards the junk, I think. He did get the entry pick, and that was huge. I was waiting for this kid to try and push out through tin, but I did want to check bricks. Waiting. Didn't see him. Have no idea where this kid is at this point. Honestly, his best bet would have tried to plant B. His best bet would have been to plant B, because he probably should have figured I had pushed to mid to help, but and Genetic was still over at junk. Genetic pushed, King put shots down. He called out his back alley. I decided I would play this head glitch and wait for him to push. He did not push me. So I was like, well, he's probably playing towards B. I did check mid to see if he was going to try and push through bricks, but he didn't. Barn had been a extremely weird position for an AR, because he had an AR, but he had a man of war, which is fully automatic. He planted the bomb. I was waiting for him to push. He did. If he didn't push me, I'd immediately thought he went fences. I probably would have pushed through tracks into little and pre-aimed all my corners and then flew out fences. And if he wasn't there, then I don't know where I'd have gone from there. But luckily, he did push the side I was ready for. 5-5. How's it gonna go down? Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest, guys. This was an extremely stupid round from us. It might have worked if we all followed through with what either me or Seth said. Seth said everybody go B except him A, but I did want to go A, and I was like, well, whatever, I'll let Seth do what he wants. I figured A would work because we had gone B every other time, but Genetic still pushed A, leaving Seth and him to get doubled. I heard active. I knew somebody had pushed through mid. I was getting ready. I didn't see him. I had backed up to help King. King had heard shots. I saw the kid from 10. I saw him. I tried to pop heat wave. It didn't work, and all 4 down. And unfortunately, we did lose the map. As you can see, that would have been a very easy map to take had we not made simple mistakes such as getting doubled or giving up power positions in junk or trying to challenge a sniper with a sub from trains or pushing mid like I did multiple times. Like, just small things that you can do to make yourself have an easier time and just to put yourself in an advantage. But sometimes that's just how it happens. Everybody has to learn. I think it was a learning experience for everybody who played in the game. I greatly appreciate Genetic and King and Seth for all playing with us, well, playing with me and learning with me, even though we did lose. I'm just still trying to play with them and help King and Genetic learn, and then Seth, just play with Seth, because Seth is the homie. But alright, YouTube, it's been real, and I will see you guys next time.